Good morning. Welcome back to the show. James Rule, XRP. I'll tell you what, I have a video today. We're going to cover some things. It's very important that you listen to this because I was up very late last night. Yesterday we talked about XAODAO. We talked about being a part of this ecosystem, voting rights and all the above. Well, XAODAO was compromised last night. There was an API issue or error on the Zaman wallet. People were leaving comments on XAODAO's webpage trying to get in and be a member. And unfortunately, these piece of shit scammers were replying to comments and enticing people to do something they shouldn't do. And then unfortunately, the XAODAO X account was compromised. We're going to look at that. We're going to look at some crypto news. We're going to look at some ETFs that are supposed to go live today, but they do not include XRP. Things that make you go, So, you have to be careful out there. If you have the Zaman wallet, if you have a Ledger or LEPAL or any kind of self-custody wallet, you're 100% responsible for your actions. You're 100% responsible for your actions. And the reason I bring that up is because one of my paid sponsors is iTrustCapital. I always talk about iTrustCapital. Yesterday I talked about the IRA I have. I took all of my 401ks, flipped them into an IRA. I'm up 1,000% in 5 years. Well, if you go to my splash page below, you'll see my picture, my mugshot, and you click on premium custody accounts. This is a 100% secure award-winning institutional custody account. There's no monthly fees. Your crypto is safe. Your cash is safe, and it's closed loop. So the only way you can cash out is in cash. You do not have to worry about getting scammed with iTrustCapital. I trust iTrustCapital. Before we go over this news, let's look at the numbers real quick. Total market cap has dipped just a tad. Bitcoin's $114,588. Ethereum's $4,117. And XRP, $2.66, people. In 7 days, XRP is up 10.2%. Ethereum 6.5, Bitcoin 6.3. Be patient, people. Positive things are happening, but you have to be very careful. A lot of people are coming into this space. A lot of people are what is called FOMOing, have the fear of missing out. And these scammers are enticing the community to do something that they shouldn't do. So let's go ahead and look at this real quick. XAODAO, at XAODAO LLC. Do not answer any messages from XAODAO because the account is compromised. Do not ask questions. Do not until we figure out how to get this account back, and I'm working on this. I actually got with the team at Chainara last night. They investigated the wallets. A lot of these teams, including myself, are proactive when it comes to this because I've been talking about scams for 5 years. But on this XAODAO page, they actually pinned this scam last night. This is not real, people. This is not real. Predicts pre-sales. Now, after a successful XAODAO launch, send XRP to this wallet. Minimum 100, maximum 1,000 allocation. Do not do it, people. This is a scam, and it started last night. A member of XAODAO, Jenna, she runs the social of XAODAO LLC. She called me. And she goes, James, we have a problem here. Something happened. We got hacked. We need help. So I immediately jumped on it, people. I put this warning out there. And I said, the XAODAO LLC has been taken over by scammers, and the fake dentist account below is sending the community to a scam website and draining wallets. I don't know if this dentist is legit. It's got the blue check. Maybe his account was compromised. But supposedly this individual here, or whoever had the account, was calling people that left comments on the XAODAO page saying, look, this is how you fix the Zaman wallet. Click here, click on this page, enter your recovery stuff. You're going to get taken care of. Yeah, you get taken care of is because the accounts got drained. I tagged everybody that has anything to do with XAODAO. The bastard was calling the victims a fake scam. Do not attach your wallet. This is the web page. Do not go to this web page, https Zaman-XRPL. And I kept a gap in here so you can actually click on it, web.app. This is the scammer site where it had you attach your wallet, attach your whatever, and it really irritates me bad. Jenna said, thanks, James. And the community responded. Everybody responded. Jungle Inc. put a short video out there saying, look, do not associate with XAODAO LLC. The account has been compromised. Well, I immediately contacted the team at Chainara, at Chainara.io. And I contacted Bank Social. Bank Social has not gotten back with me yet, John and the team. Chainara, XRP scam alert, a fake Zaman wallet site at XRPL.web.app is stealing user seed phrases. It impersonates Zaman support and sends stolen funds to the wallets. These are the wallet addresses. I'm going to leave a link to everything we cover. So if you want to go in and investigate these wallet addresses, you can go to bithomp.com, copy and paste these wallet addresses in, or XRP scan and copy and paste, because, you know, all cryptocurrency wallets are transparent. They are all transparent. So if you do things bad on the blockchain, if you're doing bad things, you are going to be caught eventually. So they identified 5 wallets that had been compromised from this XAODAO takeover. This is the webpage. I actually chatted with the victim. I'm not going to mention the victim's name. Let me take a sip of coffee. I am not going to mention the victim's name, but right here they submitted this scam to Chainara.io. I went to register at the XAODAO.io website, but was met with an error when I tried to connect my Zaman wallet to it. I posted the error online on XAODAO's homepage on X about the error. Shortly after, I got a call from @DennisZum wanting to help me out. Said I had to send crypto to synchronize my wallet. Some BS. To sync accounts, I had to go to the Zaman-XRPL.web.app, which is a fake page, and connect the Zaman wallets, which they stole the XRP, people. They stole the XRP because the individual thought that they were there to help them. And yes, they were there to help them steal their XRP. These piece of crap scammers are the scum of the earth. The scum of the earth, because they take advantage of vulnerable people out there that are trying to do something right for their family and trying to do something good. A matter of fact, this person that got scammed, I'm not going to mention names, says, look, my life savings is gone. My son's education money is gone. I'm devastated. And it really irritates me because I have a big heart. I'm from Texas. I still say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. And I educate the public on these scams. And when this happens, and yes, I was talking about XAODAO in yesterday's video. I'm now a member. I got the NFT. I donated $10 to the XAODAO, the DAO. And then this happens. And I'm getting it out there, people, as soon as possible. So like I said before, do not associate with @XAODAO LLC because the account is currently compromised. Until you hear validation from me or the team at XAODAO, do not interact with XAODAO. Do the right thing, people. $13 trillion BlackRock CEO Larry Fink says that you own crypto if you believe countries are going to continue to debase their currency. And that's true. What is the value of the US dollar today compared to the 40s and 50s? Well, it's down to about 13% of the value, if not less, than what it was when it was really a dollar, people. Listen to what Larry Fink has to say.
If you believe that countries are going to continue to debase their currency, if you believe that there's going to be global rise of insecurity, owning crypto assets or gold are assets of fear. You own these assets because you're frightened of the debasement of your assets. You're worried about your financial security. You're worried about your physical security, and between crypto assets and gold, they believe, there's a strong belief that is a good hedge against optimism.
Okay. Jamie, you were.
So yes, and Jamie Dimon was in there with them. And BlackRock in New York, their corporate office is a block away from where Ripple Swell is going to happen in New York. And also, there's going to be a representative from BlackRock Digital Assets that is going to be at Ripple Swell, people. Put all the puzzle pieces together. Major things are happening. And mentioning Ripple Swell, this was announced yesterday. David Ripley, the co-CEO at Kraken, is going to be at Ripple Swell next week. Major players. You know, we talk about Ripple Prime. We talk about, you know, all of the, you know, years ago, Brad Garlinghouse said that, you know, Amazon is to books as Ripple is to payments. And now you got Amazon Prime, and now you got Ripple Prime, and a lot of things are happening, people. Stay tuned for great things. So Grokkapedia is now official. And if you go to grokkapedia.com, I'll leave a link below, and you type in Brad Garlinghouse, you type in Jamie Dimon, you type in Ripple, you type in the XRP ledger, it is going to break down an extensive review, an extensive explanation of what the XRP ledger is, the history, the early development, the maturation, post-lawsuit expansion, technical architecture, consensus. It's going to break down everything. And this is AI. And, you know, Elon Musk and his team created Grok, which is an AI generator. Well, now we have Grokkapedia, which is like Wikipedia, but it breaks down things in detail. I mean, look at all the information over here. This is XRP Ledger. It goes, and you just type in a word. Like, say if we're going to type in Brad Garlinghouse, let's do it right here. Let's just do it live right here. I mean, see if I can spell Brad's name correctly. Sorry about that. Brad Garlinghouse. Brad Garlinghouse. Well, here we go. It talks about Brad Garlinghouse childhood, his academic background, pre-Ripple career, key positions in tech and finance, leadership at Ripple, strategic innovation. I mean, there's the lawsuit involvement. You got resolution and implications, regulatory advocation, lobbying, controversy and criticism, responses. I mean, it goes through and just talks about individuals, companies, organizations, things. Let's keep going. Okay, this was an eye-opener yesterday because we have been waiting on the XRP ETFs, the Solana ETFs, all these other ones, and with the damn government shutdown, the stupid-ass Dems out there, which are stifling this technology and taking away funds from government workers, it makes me sick to my stomach. We're not going to keep going there, but look. Canary Fund Spot HBAR and Litecoin ETF are now effective and will begin trading on the NASDAQ today, according to CEO Stephen McClurg. Litecoin and Hedera are the next two token ETFs to go effective after Ethereum, McClurg told me in a statement. We look forward to launching today. Then, as confirmed by Eric Bakunis, the New York Stock Exchange has certified 8A filings and posted listing notices for Bitwise Invest Spot Solana ETF to launch today and Grayscale's GSOL to convert Wednesday. How is this possible during the government shutdown, you ask? Well, the operation of law does not always require an open government. It is my understanding that the 8A filings are just important as the S1s in getting these ETFs ready to launch. A quick catch up on terminology. The 8A formally registers ETF shares under the 1934 Act for trading on an exchange, while the S1 registers them under the Securities Act of 1933, which was a long fucking time ago. This morning, the New York Stock Exchange certified all 8A filings for ETFs above, aka the final step before shares can start trading. But what about the SEC staff needing to greenlight the S1 registration statements? Well, here's the key. The issuers included language in their amended S1s that lets them automatically go effective 20 days after filing. Typically, issuers delay S1s until the SEC takes them effective, but the legal default is that the S1 goes automatically effective without SEC intervention. That means the agency doesn't need to approve them manually, and the filings can go live on their own, even during the shutdown. So, long story short, all the legal boxes are checked, and these ETFs are on track to launch today. So, you got Solana, Litecoin, or HBAR and Litecoin. And then Solana tomorrow. So what about XRP? When is this shutdown going to end? I found this a while ago. Yeah, I'm in Texas a while ago. Fixing to, all that good stuff. WisdomTree appoints BNY Mellon for banking as a service infrastructure for digital assets, advancing access to stable coins and tokenized real world assets, people. And guess what? A few months ago, BNY Global became the custodian of Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin. All the big financial players are coming together. All the custodians, all the BlackRocks, all the JP Morgans, all the Ripples, all the blockchain, all the everything is all coming together. And they're going to all work in unison. WisdomTree appoints BNY for BaaS, which is Banking as a Service Infrastructure for Digital Assets. I'm not going to go through this. I'll leave a copy of it below so you can break it down. But back in July 9th of this year, Ripple selects BNY to custody Ripple USD reserves. RLUSD is Ripple's stablecoin. It is pegged to the US dollar. It is backed by true government backed bonds and things that make it a true $1 stablecoin, people. Be careful. You know, yesterday we got so excited about XAODAO going live, and I talked about it in detail, and then the account gets hacked. You have to be very careful. Trust no one. Do not answer or do not ask technical questions about a crypto wallet or about a help desk or whatever on social media, because these scammers, these bots, immediately identify you as a possible victim, and then they contact you and they go, look, I'm here to help. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're having that problem. I'm here to help. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to call you. I'm going to send you to a site that's going to suck all of the crypto out of your wallet. It really irritates me, people. And that's why I call myself a crypto teacher. That's why I call myself a crypto educator, because if I could save one person, if I could save a dozen people, or if I could save 100 people a day in the world out of 8 billion people, I feel that I have gotten something out there. After 5 years of creating content on my channel, it has opened me up as a person, because I know I'm having an impact on the world. I know I'm having an impact on these damn scammers and individuals in the community that contact me daily and go, James, look, I almost fell for this scam. If I wouldn't have watched your video, I would have sent my crypto to this wallet, or I would have logged in, or I would have given away my recovery phrases. Continue to teach the teachers, people. Continue to teach the teachers. That's what it's going to take to grow these amazing ecosystems around the world. And you have to be careful. Cryptocurrency custodian yourself. You have to be, you have to do your due diligence. You have to be very careful, because you're 100% responsible for your actions. Don't get intimidated. Get excited. Crypto is growing and we're still early. Be sure to subscribe to the James Rule Crypto Show. Have a wonderful day. Do the right thing. Be safe. And don't forget, I told you so.